Fertility doctor who used own sperm surrenders license. A total of 10 people who believe Dr. Donald Klein is their biological father attended Thursday's hearing with their mothers. Indianapolis, AP, a retired Indianapolis fertility doctor who lied about using his own sperm to impregnate possibly dozens of women surrendered his medical license Thursday to a state board that also barred him from ever seeking its reinstatement. After an attorney for Dr. Donald Klein surrendered his expired license to the Indiana Medical Licensing Board, the 7-member panel voted to prohibit the 79-year-old Klein from ever applying for a license in Indiana again. Ad Choice Advertising and Red, invented by TEDS. Indiana's supervising deputy attorney general, Laura Iosu, asked the board before the vote to consider the impact of Klein's actions. "It's particularly egregious. The important thing is that Dr. Klein doesn't practice anymore," she said. Advertisement. Klein, who retired from practice in 2009, was given a 1-year suspended sentence in December after pleading guilty to 2 counts of obstruction of justice. He'd used his own sperm to impregnate as possibly dozens of women after telling them the donors were anonymous. No other charges were filed against Klein, because Indiana law doesn't specifically prohibit fertility doctors from using their own sperm. Klein was charged after lying to investigators, and he had faced up to 3 years in prison on each count. The charges stemmed from 2 confirmed cases of paternity, but children of women treated by Klein have said DNA tests show he's likely the biological father of as many as 20 of them. Klein apologized for the pain my actions have caused during his December sentencing, although he didn't specify how often he used his own sperm in procedures. But court documents state that he told one of his biological daughters, Jacoba Ballard, that he had done so about 50 times in the 1970s and 1980s. Ballard said at Thursday's hearing that Klein's actions have affected me in every possible way. "He's portrayed as this man that's remorseful," she said. A total of 10 people who believe Klein is their biological father attended Thursday's hearing with their mothers. Advertisement. Many of Klein's former patients and their children are now focusing on persuading Indiana lawmakers to pass a measure that would deem a fertility doctor's use of his own sperm as a crime. Matt White, who learned as an adult that the anonymous sperm donor who impregnated his mother was actually Klein, called the surrender of Klein's already expired license a slap on the wrist. But he said he appreciated the board barring Klein from ever seeking to seek reinstatement of his license. "That was a small victory," he said. By Taboola sponsored links promoted links. You may like these Straits Times photo of woman walking round town in bikini bottom causes stir in Sabah. Straits Times and Stanford American International School. How overseas school trips benefit your child. Stanford American International School on the Vikings. Free online gameplay. This for 1 minute and see why everyone is addicted. Vikings, free online game. Und Robert Half job hunting. We can help Robert Half and a hip van. We bet you can't spend more than $10,000 on furnishing your home. Hip van and a Babel. This app will have you speaking a new language in 3 weeks. Babalu.